Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. At the ranch, Victoria and Claire discuss Victor going to make business calls last night after what he went through. Claire marvels at him facing down Jordan and allowing her to take him hostage. Victoria is glad Nick showed up and tased her. They agree it's poetic justice for her to be locked up in that dungeon. Claire knows she shouldn't care, and she doesn't understand why she does. But Victor wouldn't leave her locked up in that basement indefinitely. I mean, it's just until he can contact the authorities and they take her into custody, right? Victoria assures Claire her father wouldn't leave someone to rot in a basement. Claire marvels at being a member of the Newman family. Now that Jordan isn't creeping around anymore, they're safe. Victoria sighs, it's over. It's kind of unbelievable, isn't it? Claire asks if they can come and go as they please. Victoria says that's exactly what she means. Claire asks if they could go somewhere out from under the dark cloud. It's been a long time, my whole life really. Victoria thinks it's a great idea. At the Abbott house, Kyle and Summer have crossed nanny contender number 5 off their list. Summer wishes Linda would come back. Kyle muses that they can't expect that anytime soon. Summer wonders what they should do. They can't just keep interviewing nannies with Harrison sitting there acting grumpy, especially when he says the same thing after each one. Why can't mommy just come home? Kyle figures Harrison thinks if he rejects every nanny candidate, Summer will have no choice but to come back. He reassures him that she'll always love him and be there for him. Unfortunately, that doesn't satisfy him. Kyle reminds their son that they both have busy careers and he needs someone to pick him up from school. Summer says they both know her moving back isn't an option and Harrison is clearly resistant to any nannies they introduce him to. Kyle feels they can't let him manipulate them. Summer wants to at least give the kid a vote. Kyle agrees. Just then, Harrison calls out from upstairs, "Mom." They both go to the stairs. Once Harrison has joined them in the living room, he tells his parents he had a bad dream that someone took him away. Summer reassures him he's safe and asks if this is because they have to find him a new sitter. They promise to find someone really nice. Harrison pouts that if Summer can't stay, he wants Linda or no one. Summer teases about Harrison and Kyle being equally stubborn, and they all decide to go to the bookstore and Crimson Lights for hot chocolate. All three of us. At Crimson Lights, Sally apologizes to Audra for telling her to fight harder for what she already has. Audra appreciates her strong take on the mess with Tucker. Sally finds it hilarious that she's giving relationship advice. Audra says she's usually pretty decisive, but now she's been going back and forth between whether to fight for Tucker or walk away, more times than she can count. Sally can relate. Audra muses that fighting for him may be the advice she needed to hear. Sally warns she's not always right. Audra thanks her for listening. Adam comes in and is surprised to see them together. Audra and Sally tell him their conversation was long overdue. They have a lot in common. Adam knows that Sally and Audra both got fired from Newman. Sally says they're also both involved with complicated men who aren't exactly popular or appreciated in Genoa City. Adam isn't keen on being compared to Tucker McCall. Audra reiterates they're both complicated. Adam still thinks they're different animals. Sally reminds him he interrupted. Audra has to head back to the athletic club and thanks Sally for her advice as she leaves. Adam asks Sally, "So, what was the advice about?" Sally is glad to have a new friend, but Adam warns her to proceed with caution where Audra's concerned. Sally asks why he'd say that. Adam points out she's probably not his biggest fan. Sally asks what that has to do with her being friends with her. Adam says she may have an agenda and asks her to be careful about sharing information that could get back to Tucker. Sally agrees, but Audra's pretty savvy and may understand him sharing emails with the Abbotts. Her advice to Audra had nothing to do with him. Adam switches gears. He tracked Sally down for a reason. She asks if it's about his dad. Adam says no, he's happy to report that he's home. Sally asks about Connor. Adam says he and Chelsea have another session with the doctor today. He has to leave. Sally hopes it means progress and will alleviate some concerns. Adam sighs. They feel helpless. Sally says he's doing all the right things. Adam feels increasingly overwhelmed by Connor's diagnosis. OCD can go undiagnosed for years. He's grateful a school caught it.